going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Mountain Men Outdoors. Now, you've probably heard me say, if you've watched many of my videos, that striper and hybrid are some of my favorite fish to catch and to eat. So in this video, we had a pretty good day on the water. We caught a couple nice hybrids and a big catfish. But in this video, what I'm going to do is it's going to be a clean and cook video. I'm going to show you how I like to clean and cook my stripers. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show you first. We'll start out, we'll just go ahead and get him filleted out. I'll show you how I like to do it and some of the things you want to look out for, and then we're gonna put him on a grill. All right, guys, y'all stay with us. All right, guys, so the first thing I like to do, you need a sharp knife, a good sharp fillet knife, one that's real flexible. It really makes a big difference when it comes time to take the meat off of the fillet. All right, see this right here behind his gill plate? Right there's where I'm gonna start, kind of in behind his fin right here. You wanna get under them scales and work your way down. All right, I'm gonna work my way right down to his spine, right to the center of him. And then I'm gonna turn it, I'm gonna follow his backbone. And you can feel that with your knife blade. Sometimes you gotta go up and down just a little bit to get you a feel for it. And you'll feel it also hit his ribs. All right, now I'm past all the ribs, so I'm gonna come out right here with the tip of this knife. All right, now I'm just gonna skate that thing right down his bones. I'm gonna follow his spine all the way down, and I'm gonna stop just short of the end of his tail. All right, I'm gonna go right back in here. All right, I'm gonna stop right there for just a minute. And what I like to do a lot of times on a smaller fish, once you get to this point right here, you can flip him over, and or once you get to this point on a smaller fish, you can go ahead and cut that fillet out, get the skin off of it, and then do the other side. But once you got a bigger size fish like this, it's easier if you stop right here, go ahead and flip him over, and start the other side. It makes the fish lay more natural and you're not struggling. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on this other side. Notice how I'm bending down and putting pressure on that knife, and it actually keeps that knife straight. Right, now I'm gonna go through all the way through just like I did on that other side. All right, so now we've got that done. I'm gonna fillet this just like I did the other one. Go right down that backbone all the way to the ribs. right, now I've got that. See, I've basically just cut his tenderloin out. All right, now to cut this fillet off of the skin. Now a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people like to leave the skin on the fillet and just scale it. Me personally, I don't like to do that. So what I do is, you need a good flat surface. You want to start right in here. I've left the skin, I've left everything attached to the fish carcass. All right, so what I'm doing, I hope you can see that. I'm putting a lot of pressure on that, and like I said earlier, it makes your knife flat. So you put the pressure down on it, and you just kind of use a sawing method, holding pressure. And it'll bring it fillet right off the skin. All right, now on these hybrids, a lot of people, the reason they don't like them, they say, well, they've got a fishy taste. And what a lot of people don't know is, I'm going to hold this fillet up. See if you can see that strip of red through there. That strip of red is the fishy taste. That's where all your bad flavor and everything comes from. So you really want to try to get that fishy flavor out of it, then cut this red meat out, and I'll show you. It's shaped like a wedge, like this right here. So what I like to do is come in at an angle, and it runs all the way through the meat. So you have to cut this all the way through. All right, got just a little bit right there. I'm gonna cut it. That's a good piece of meat. On this other side, remember I said it was a V-shaped, wedge-shaped. All right, you just discard this. It's not very good to eat, so just get rid of it. That leaves you with two pretty slab fillets. Now what I like to do is I'll cut it in half. Now I've got two beautiful fish steaks is what I like to call them. It's a really good white flaky meat. Set this aside. Flip this fish over. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. And again, lay it on a good hard surface. Alright guys, got the red meat out of this, and we've got us a striper fillet. I'm gonna trim just a little bit of this old fatty stuff off here. Got my red out. Cut it in half. There we go. Beautiful pieces of meat. I promise you, if you've never eaten hybrid or striper, you need to try it. You're missing out. All right, guys, so that's how I fillet my striper. Just remember, if you're gonna eat them, cut the red part out. It'll make a world of difference. A lot of people, that's the reason they don't eat striper. And so cut that red part out. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take these in, I'm gonna rinse them off really good, and then I'm gonna soak them in some salt water in the refrigerator. All right, y'all stand by. All right, guys, so I've got my grill getting good and hot. I'll put just a little bit of olive oil right here where I'm gonna cook my fish. All right, I'm gonna let that be warming up to temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and season up this fillet. I use seasoned meat tenderizer, a bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna use just a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning. Then I'm also going to put a few parsley flakes on this thing. And what I like to do, the side that I'm seasoning is the side that I'm going to put down first. All right, this feels like it's just about right. That's what it's going to look like. Now, while that side is browning up, I'm going to go ahead and season the other side just like I did this side. I'm going to put some lemon juice on this as well. Just regular lemon juice. You really want to get a good sear on this. All right, so you can see I got a good crispy sear on this side. I'm going to go ahead and get a good sear on this side too. I don't know why some of that's not showing up through my camera. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sear both sides really well. Once I get both sides seared really well, I'm going to go ahead and back the heat off and let the rest of the meat cook. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this lid, let this cook for just a few minutes. We'll check back on it here in just a few minutes. All right, guys, let's see what it's looking like. Oh yeah, looking really good. See how good and flaky it looks. Let me see if I can fix this so you can see it a little better. All right, guys, I think it's just about done. this looking. All right, guys, it's done. I'm ready to dig in. I want you to look how good that looks. All right. This is one of my favorite ways to eat striper. Oh man. It don't get much better than that. I don't know why you want to buy store-bought fish when you can go and catch your own and cook them up just like this. Very good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. If you've got any questions on anything I used or the way I done anything, leave me a comment, and I'll try my best to get back with you. Y'all have a good day.